Hi, my name is Tashika Perry Harris, and I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program, a program that creates confidence without compromise. And we are back with Empowerment Time, the Me Project, and we have had so many awesome sessions virtually. And today we're going to talk about something that I know every last one of you will be able to relate to. And we're going to talk about keeping yourself safe as you mingle over social media and the platform that you receive, the benefits that you receive, being able to connect with different loved ones and friends and creating new friendships. It is so awesome, especially during this time. Some of you have been able to keep in contact with close friends from school or after school programs because you have social media, and it has given you a great sense of relief because you can actually still keep in contact with some of your friends. And so while social networking sites are great, they're awesome for keeping in touch and making new friends, and they have definitely been used by all age ranges, right? Sharing too much on social media can leave you at risk, can leave your family at risk. It can escalate bullying, and it can also cause you to undermine who you are because you're too busy paying attention to who everyone else is. And so one of the things that I want you to know, if you are allowed to use social media, is making sure that you use privacy settings. We have to understand that just because you are nice and just because you come from a loving and kind family, everyone that participates on social media, they're not nice. A lot of people aren't nice. A lot of people aren't safe. And there are a lot of predators, people who look and prowl all through social media to find your weak points, to find some of your walls down so that they can get to know you, but not in a productive way. So we want you guys to make sure that you are making sure that your privacy settings are secure. So read the site's privacy policy and use its privacy and security settings to control who can see your personal information. You don't want everyone seeing your personal information via social media. You want to make sure that you do not use an easy passcode. You don't want to use your locker number. You don't want to use your date of birth. You want to set a very strong passcode so people cannot hack into your account, and you never want to share your passcode. So you want to make sure that your settings are on safe mode at all times. Not overshare. You don't want to give out all of the business. You don't want to pass out all of the cookies in the cookie jar because you're not going to have any cookies to eat. So don't overshare. You probably know much better than to actually broadcast your mother's maiden name or the name of your first pet, because these are all security questions that they're going to ask you. And if you shout out this information, people will be able to hack into your account. So don't disclose many personal things about yourself because that is too much information. Criminals, they search social networking sites to find empty houses to burgle. So you don't want to be on vacation posting pictures that you're on vacation. Post your pictures when you get back home. Don't overshare. In general, do not post personal details such as your phone number or your home address. If you're taking pictures in front of that cool car your mom just bought or your family just purchased, guess what? Make sure you blur out the tag. You don't want people pulling up your private information. So avoid posting photos of your home. It makes it makes it easier to identify where you live. Okay, the next one, and I know that I need to say this mainly to my girls, because a lot of girls, they haven't received the attention at school or in their community, or if they're a part of a certain group. A lot of girls haven't received the type of attention that they actually can receive via social media. But one of the things that I want you to know is that when you pay productive attention to yourself, that means no matter if one person likes a post or 50,000 people like a post, you are your greatest supporter. You are your greatest cheerleader, and you paying attention to yourself will cause you or limit the amount of attention you try to get from other people. So it's not a popularity contest. Don't accept every friend or follower request that you receive. Everyone that says they are Tommy or Jane and they're 14 or 16 years old, most likely they're Betty and Luke and they're 40 years old or 30 years old, and they're just trying to get behind the scenes so that they can lure you. So, because we are talking about social media and how you can stay safe on social media, I am the author of the Dressing My Inner Beauty Journal, and I collaborated with over 27 leaders, and they chimed in by answering very important questions that could help lead and guide our young people. And one of the questions said, one of the most popular ways to communicate with my friends is through social media. What advice can you give me on safety, posting, and meeting new friends on this site? Answer to this question is social media platforms are wonderful ways to network, connect, and receive helpful information. Unfortunately, social media can have some negative side effects. Here are some things to keep in mind to protect your safety and well-being. First, consider when and where you are updating your social media following on your life events. Be cautious to share vacation pictures while you're on vacation. Otherwise, you run the risk in inviting unwanted guests to your home. You may also want to refrain from sharing posts if it would tip off strangers about where you go to school. Secondly, only accept connection requests from people you know. If you receive a connection request from someone you do not know, but it seems like you have a few mutual friends in common, simply reach out to a trusted mutual friend and ask about the person who requested the connect with you. I mentioned that before as well. Third, before you post anything, ask yourself, is this something I would want my grandmother or family member or future employer or future coach or future volunteer coordinator? Is this something that I would want them to see? If the answer is no, it is probably best that you do not post or share the post. Remember, future employers have a way to look at your social media history, even if you have privacy settings on your account. This does not stop your friends from copying or sharing information about you. At the end of the day, it's better to post life events after they happen, and it's always a good idea to be on your best behavior at all times. The above answer was submitted by Erica Kastner, Queen of Results, business consultant, breakthrough coach. I want to leave you with one final When you press send, the message does not end. So whatever it is that you are sending via social media or technology, your message is going to sound off, because again, people can post, people can screen record, and the message, more than anything, it's going to tell people how you feel about you. So let's stay safe during this time that we are still practicing partial social distancing, and you are mingling with friends and getting to know even better friends online. Let's be safe. Let's use great character, and let's keep all of our social media friends encouraged by posting positive things. This has been Empowerment Time.